we got Junior fucking Dos Santos. He's 15-1 versus Cain fucking Velasquez. He is 10-1. Dos Santos, 73% of his wins by KO, 13% by submission. You can call him a wizard. Velasquez, 90% by KO. What do you see going on here?
These guys have 20 knockouts between the two of them.
Is that good?
I don't know. Not sure. If this goes 5 rounds, God help us all. That's all I want to say.
They ain't going 5 rounds.
I think the over-under on this going past 1 round is probably, I don't know, pretty high, pretty low. What is the correct acronym synonym?
I don't know, but I'm starting to see things right now, by the way.
I talked myself into a corner. Don't you hate when you do that? You're like, fuck, I got nowhere to go from here. Anyways, all right, so
what?
Here's the thing.
What?
Junior, I was looking up the stat. And
yes, I like stats.
My stats are frequently wrong, so forgive me. But I think this one's
I'm just going to say, you're fucking crazy. It's ludicrous, whatever's
Junior Dos Santos, in his entire UFC career, has only spent 13 seconds on his back.
In the missionary position?
No.
Is that
in the cage. I don't know what he does outside of the cage. I'm saying, like, the man has not been really taken down. So the question for me is what happens when Cain Velasquez, who is now healthy, is able to take him to the ground and down? Because I believe he can.
Well, what happens when Junior Dos Santos, who is healthy now, defends the takedown?
Are you saying that neither guy is now currently injured? As in the last fight?
Well, it depends on the outcome of the fight, whether or not someone's going to be injured or not.
Good point. So, Cain Velasquez uses his wrestling, uses his striking, which is not notoriously known for being super powerful. I think most of his knockouts have come from like ground and pound type style, Gangnam style. Junior Dos Santos, on the other hand, is more a technical boxer. I think at times, with the exception of the Roy Nelson fight, he has shown that he's able to change up his game plan to go towards what works with his boxing. Very technical boxer. I would almost say that he might be the best boxer in MMA currently.
He's pretty good. He's got a lot of fucking power too.
He does, and he's scary. And so for me, I have thought long and hard about this.
You didn't even notice that, did you?
What? Nice, you're getting cold, bitch. Nice. No Christmas present.
I forgot to mention that.
Nice. It's all good.
He looks very evil. That's evil.
That's scary. His glasses is no.
Proceed, Maestro.
I feel like this is a toss-up because, man, you got one guy who's really good striker, another guy who's good at takedowns, and the unknown is the jiu-jitsu, which supposedly Junior's been working on. But I'm going to go ahead and say that Cain is not able to get the takedown in this fight, and I agree with that. I think Junior will dictate the stand-up and will knock him out again. And I'm going to say it's probably going to go longer, maybe a round this time. Second round comes around. He's going to get the finish. I think, you know what, though? He might knock him down and try to go in for the submission because he's maybe that cocky. So I'm going to go ahead and say like a KO / like guillotine type. I'm going to knock you down and come in with the Joe Lozon, whatever you want to call that. They should name that the J-Lo.
It's like a face mount.
Yeah. I'm just going to come in and knock you down, but I'm going to finish with the choke.
That's right.
So what say you, sir?
Well, I agree with 99.7% of what you just said.
The other 0.001 is bullshit?
Complete.
Okay.
The big thing is, like, I don't think that Velasquez gets the takedown in this fight because you're going to have to close the distance. And Dos Santos has shown that he is good at defending the takedowns. The one question mark would be cardio. Like, can Cain survive to, like, round 3? If he could survive to round 3, then I think we have a different fight. But I think his stand-up it's adequate, but it's not to Dos Santos level. No. And I think you see the same thing where with the combos he's going to throw, he's going to knock him down. Yeah. And he probably does want to get that submission because he keeps talking, I got good jiu-jitsu and this and that.
He just got his black belt, I think, recently, actually. Junior did. So, I mean, good for him, but I know, as you say, well, who is it from? Yeah. I don't know the answer, but I'll look it up.
No Guerras. And I think this time around, too, like you're saying, both guys healthy. I just don't. We're at a point too where I think you have champions that are dominant. I think the other knock on Dos Santos though is when you look at the Roy Nelson fight, he was beating the fuck out of him for 3 rounds, but he couldn't knock him out, and he didn't have a plan B where if I do this and it doesn't work, what do I do? more of the same.
Yeah,
more
but
of the
Nelson,
same.
don't you think Nelson's like the exception to the rule? Like he's that guy that you just
Well,
can't.
I would think that would have been the perfect guy too if you wanted to test out his jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
I don't think it was-
Roy Nelson's
No.
jiu-jitsu is a little bit stronger than
no,
Cain's
no.
jiu-jitsu.
Not the
But
guy.
if you want to make a statement, fucking take him down.
Okay.
He couldn't get the takedown. He couldn't get the jiu-jitsu working. I mean, he somewhat knocked Nelson down in that fight, but it was more of like a stumbling, bumbling Brock Lesnar kind of thing. But so I just gotta say, and I want to go back to and say every fight that Cain Velasquez has been in, I have predicted wrong. So I don't know who I want to pick. I know who I want to pick, but I've been wrong every fucking time. I cannot pick this guy's fights right. So that's why I'm picking Junior Dos Santos.
Okay.
The second round KO.
You think Kane's gonna win though?
No, but I'm just saying, if I've picked Junior Dos Santos, that means that Cain's gonna win. So
Okay.
I would not bet on this fight.
It's tough. It's pretty damn.
I would
close.
not bet on this fight.
It's
but
interesting. And then the winner gets over him. Is apparently the
probably,
story.
or whoever the UFC sees fit.
Tim Sylvia.
Ken Shamrock.
Andre Arlovsky.
Whoever they want to throw in there. So
Uh-huh.
there are no rankings anymore. Ingo, it doesn't matter.
There's only fights and not.
It's
fights.
all money or no money.
Yes.
That's what it works out to be. Magic 8 Ball is going to take Cain Velasquez.
Nice.